Now then guys, welcome back to the George Scaife LFC channel. If you're new around here, make sure you click subscribe, it really goes far in helping me out and help me grow as a channel. Guys, there's so much to talk about. We got nothing really, to be fair, there wasn't much to talk about until about 5-6 PM, and then the 22-man Champions League squad came out and it's like, right, let's get a live stream on tonight because Moa has been selected over Federico Chiesa. That's the big bit of news today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it in the comments down below. If you're watching this on a recap, please do jump into the comments, guys, and let me know your thoughts, please. Because my thoughts are this, to be honest with you, and maybe it's quite boring, maybe it's a bit anticlimactic, whatever you want to say. I couldn't really give a toss. I mean, of course, there's some significance to this decision to pick Moa over Chiesa. Jack's in here, hope you're well, mate. Abdi's in here, and CVN is in here. I think Slot got it right as well. Do you know why? Slot could pick friggin', I don't know, Slot could pick Armin Peichi as a left winger. He'd probably get it right. Instead of me sitting on my chair, you sitting on your sofa at home, thinking you know better than the manager, to pick someone not just over one game. I get if you've got your opinion. I've got my opinion based on a selection over one game. This is over like a 3-month period. This has been picked over. And if Arne Slot, a guy who, you know what I mean, knows his stuff, if he thinks he's putting us in the best position by picking Chiesa, I'm inclined to friggin' agree with the guy. Sorry, maybe that's the boring opinion, but my overall opinion to this is, find something else to talk about on your Wednesday night. Contrary to me doing a live stream talking about it, I get it's pretty condescending. Guys, if you're in TikTok stream, get into the YouTube stream. I'm bringing all the comments up on screen now. Spence's in here, one of the members on the channel. Albi's in here. Aurelio, hello. Rio is a star, that's why. Yeah, Jack, I've seen a video on it on TikTok saying slot out. Slot who said, oh my god, please tag me in that, Jack. Oh my god, what's the account name? That has to be stitched instantly because it's nonsensical. It's nonsensical. Talk about the Isak signing. Talk about the amazing squad depth, of which, by the way, I've spoken about in a YouTube video, in depth, my previous video. Talk about anything else. Ahmed, I hope you're well, mate. Thank you very much. Why talk about this? Ultimately, a backup winger has not been picked because another backup winger has been picked. My word. Go watch Netflix. Talk about something else, my god. You know what I mean? Abdi, we don't know what's going on in training, but I was under the impression that Chiesa was getting more and more trust in the 11 with Slot. I agree entirely. No, don't get me wrong. Guys, if you're in TikTok stream, come and get into YouTube stream. Listen, we're going to talk all things Chiesa in here. I'm going to bring the comments up on screen, like I have done with Abdi here. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Let's answer that because Podge is in the chat, one of the members in the channel. Listen, I've absolute sympathy for Chiesa. He's done nothing wrong, really. This is a guy who's been plagued with injuries and lack of fitness, and even when he has been fit, like, he's made all them steps, the right steps to get back fit, he's not been played. And he's not been trusted then, but when he has been played, he's taken it with both hands. He's scored big goals for us. I mean, he literally scored a goal this year, like the winning goal in that game. I know Salah scored to make it 4-2, but he scored the winner, right? I was there, mate. I was watching that game. Chiesa did everything right, and he's not been rewarded. So I get that. I get the sympathy going his direction, and I contribute to that sympathy. There is really something. I think it's a loose hair, guys. Sorry, wait there. That's come out of left field. Listen, sympathetic. However, I don't get you so far, unfortunately. Like, yeah, you probably should be looking at other options as opposed to Liverpool. I'm surprised Chiesa's even here. I'm surprised we're even talking about Chiesa, because all them Italian teams came in for him. He decided to stay, or we decided not to let him go, either or. But us deciding to not let him go implies that we have value in him as a player in this squad. Then he doesn't get picked in the Champions League. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, well, how... Lovely trim. Thank you. What did you ask your barber? You look good. I'd say something, by the way. Fashion icon right here. To be fair, it looks terrible on that. To be honest, what this was, there's really something in my eye. I'm not going to lie. It's not going away. I asked for a medium 0 fade and a bit off the top. That's what I normally ask for. No one's copying that, believe me. Guys, if you're in TikTok stream, come and get into YouTube stream. We're live and you're getting comments up on the screen. So this one here from Emmett. We know why Rio was picked, number 66. It's a fair point. I mean, come on. Let's back the guy. Oh, my God. Guys, leave a like on the stream if you agree with this. My word, I'm going to put a poll actually in there now. Let me know your poll. It's a yes or no poll. Come and contribute, guys. Over on the YouTube, it's George Scaife LFC. The camera is way better than that crap, by the way. It's genuinely a better angle of me. There is one, I believe. Listen, Moa, you've got to celebrate this. People are looking at the negative. Or why has Chiesa not been picked? How have you left Chiesa out? How have you... Hold on. What about why Moa has been picked? I don't understand why we're not switching this up. Why is it always got to be so negatively focused? Like, twist it on its head. Turn this on its head, mate. People are on about Gakpo. Why has Gakpo been dropped from the team? Gakpo, like, he's done really well this year. Hold on, we'll talk about if Gakpo was on the bench, what an impact he would make off it. Talk about the positives that Gakpo being on the bench actually offers the team. Talk about the positives Engamoa actually brings to this team, the dynamism he offers off that left, the confidence he's going to bring to the side. And people are on about, well, hold on, Chiesa's played loads of minutes in the Champions League for Juventus, like 15 games, whatever it is. I think he scored 6 goals in the Champions League. Okay, Chiesa's got great experience. Okay, then Engamoa's got the sense of unpredictability in the tournament. He's played no minutes. Great. Try working out how he's going to play for us. You can't. He's a very unknown quantity right now. And maybe that's the question is the wrong way around. Oh. Just answer my question. Whatever question I wrote, and 68% yes. Was it correct picking Chiesa over Engamoa? Oh yeah, I've worded that actually entirely wrong. Ignore my poll. Guys, ignore the poll. Please get into YouTube stream, by the way. We are live instantly right now. George is in the chat, one of the members on the stream. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you are well. Do you get my point, though? It's like, why can't we celebrate Engamoa? As opposed to being like, oh, well, we've picked the wrong choice. Winger, backup winger. Like it's going to knock us out the tourney. Come on. Do something else on your Wednesday. Listen, I know it's raining, but get some telly on. Get the stream on. Like, talk about something else. Talk about Isak. My God. I promise I'm not paying these people to say this kind of stuff. Have a look at that comment there, which I've brought on. You know what I mean? This is the kind of energy I bring. This is the kind of thing. We're rushing him, I worry. Listen, I worried that we're rushing Engamoa, and then he goes and scores the winner against Newcastle away. Like, okay, George, shut up. He's literally shut me up. You know what I'm trying to say? He's proving everyone wrong. He's proven Slot right, and I'm inclined to believe Arne Slot weirdly because he's a pretty good manager. This one's from Bruce. By the way, guys, leave a like on the stream. It's entirely free. It really helps me out. Thank you very much. If you're in TikTok stream, make sure you're following on there. Daily Liverpool videos. Obviously, that's what daily means. Every single day. Get involved. I'm also on YouTube every single day as well. Live streams, videos, more in-depth stuff as well. If you're interested, that's George Scaife LFC. Come and show your support. And join the community. Get on there now. We're live now. It's a better camera angle than that. That's crap. Bruce, Rio is going to be more exciting and can make more of an impact off the bench than Chiesa. I agree with everything Bruce has said there. Not that Chiesa wouldn't make an impact off the bench, he definitely would. I just think that element of unpredictability, the element of youth and like confidence, this guy is going to take this up. If the Newcastle game is anything to go by, and the pre-season tour is anything to go by, Engamoa is going to take this chance with both hands and run with it. And he's going to be one of our best sub-players. I really hope he is, my God. I think he will be. I don't see why I wouldn't be. Chiesa is better, but Rio is way younger and not far off his level. That's a fair comment. People are comparing the two. Like, is Engamoa... Oh, maybe he's picked him just simply because Engamoa is a better player than Chiesa. I think that's unfair on Chiesa to call Engamoa a better player right now. The body of work Engamoa has shown us is not enough to compare. Well, they're at different stages of their career. Like, they're 10 years apart in age, whatever it is. Is he... Chiesa's 26, 27. Engamoa's just turned 17. It's not about who's better. It's, as you say... It's about him being younger and not far off his level. Maybe it's close, but he's got 10 years on him, so I'm inclined to play him now. And ease him in for next year and the year after, like, you know what I mean? And listen, he's not starting. Like, we're not talking about... If Gakpo had been left at home, yeah, we've got a reason to be annoyed. Ultimately, a backup winger has. I do agree with people saying it's a bit of a kick in the teeth for Chiesa in terms of... I entirely agree with this. Chiesa's done everything right. When he's given a chance, he's taken it. He's scored. He's contributed positively to our success both this season and last season, right, when he has played. And I can never doubt his work rate and ethic. However, what was my point there? Yeah, I just feel sorry for him, basically. However, all the reasons I said, Engamoa should be picked, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of the whole, like... Well, Chiesa can play off the left, he can play up front, Engamoa can't. Well, hold on. Chiesa, can he play up front? Okay, he's played there a few times. I'm not been entirely convinced, by the way. I prefer him off the right. He's miles better off the right. Off the wing, certainly either side. Yeah, Engamoa hasn't played off the right before. I've no doubt he could do it. If it was life or death, Engamoa, you've got to play on the right here, I'm sure he wouldn't cave. I'm sure he wouldn't fold under pressure. I'm sure he could do all right off the right, right? You know what I mean? We've got Frimpong who can play there. Everyone keeps banging on about, Frimpong. can come in off the right when Salah's up for AFCON, and then as soon as you drop Chiesa, you're all over it, and then you've lost the Frimpong idea all of a sudden just because you want Chiesa in there. George says, I swear we needed Rio over Fede because of registration rules. Now, I believe Rio Engamo is not a homegrown player, which I couldn't believe. I believe he's too young. You've got to be playing, is it 3 years in, I might have entirely made this up, but I believe it's in the top flight for 3 years. Obviously, he's only 17. He's got 2 years left. So, the way I understand it is, and again, I want to be corrected. If I'm wrong, please someone let me know. For every homegrown player you have in your squad, you get another non-homegrown player. So people are saying, like, if we sign Matt Gahey, we could have had Chiesa in the team. Even though it's an extra player, because you've had an extra homegrown player, you get an extra non-homegrown player. I believe that's right. Guys, if I'm wrong, please do correct me. Ahmed, mate, I mean, I promise that is not my alt account. Thank you very much. Konstantinos Lou, I'm going to just call you Con, to be honest with you. That's a long name. I still feel that we're a bit short in defence and worried that Gahey non-deal might come back and bite us, sorry. What do you think? Well, yeah, listen, that Gahey deal, in an ideal world, it gets done. But we are where we are. We've got 4 centre-halves. Granted, Gomez is never fully fit. Granted, Leone's 18. You've got to roll with what you got. And listen, it could be way worse. We could have 3 centre-backs. We could have not got the Leone deal done. That Leone deal was very much a whisper up until like the couple days before it got done, right? I never thought it actually would. And it did, luckily. When all the talk was on Gahey, we're going to sign Leone, right? Guys, if you're in TikTok stream, I really appreciate you all. We're live on YouTube as well, George Scaife LFC. Come and get involved. We're bringing comments up on the screen like that one from Con. This one from Joaquin, one of the long-term supporters on the channel. DC Chiesa. More in... Yeah, so Joaquin's asked a good question there. Will Chiesa play more in the Prem? Does Arne Slot not picking him for the Champions League mean, well, obviously, he'll just play in the Premier League? I think that's a fair point. I don't see why not. I don't see it as a punishment. I think a lot of people, and I partly agree with this, the notion is that Slot has it out for Chiesa or doesn't like him, doesn't rate him, hates him. Well, if he didn't rate him, he wouldn't have brought him on the other day. The guy does not have an agenda against him. If he doesn't like him or doesn't rate him or doesn't value him, do you think he'd still be in the squad? We've just sold 9 players. More. We've sold more. Half of the squad's gone, and Chiesa's still there. If he had an agenda against him, or if he, do you know what I'm trying to say? My word, it's a manager. The guy. Oh my! Don't even get me started. George, I'm not speaking to myself. This guy's called George. I'm very excited to see Leone. Mate, me too. 18-year-old. This guy's tipped for big things, to be honest with you. Was it the Golden Boy Awards he was in? Was that was Peachy, wasn't it? Sorry, that was Peachy. Ignore me. Guys, if you're in TikTok stream, get into the YouTube stream. Hold on. Leave a like, by the way. We're trying to hit 100 likes. Sorry for knocking that. We're trying to hit 100 likes on every stream now. The 100 like club. I've originally named it. This new camera quality is elite, by the way. I'm telling you. So I've bought, basically what it is called a cam link. So it makes my camera a webcam in 1080p. How good's that? It genuinely looks good, doesn't it? And that light definitely adds to it. On the TikTok stream, it's crap. But on... Someone said about Morton there. I don't know if there's a buyback clause on Morton. Come and get that comment in here, because I want to bring that on the screen, by the way. Whoever said that-ish. Because, listen, he's been playing very well by all accounts, Morton. I'm seeing all the clips, all the highlights, which naturally get pumped around your FYP and your X account. Whenever a player leaves, you always get highlights of them doing really well at the club when they've just left. Do you know what I mean? George, yeah, background's looking good. Thank you very much. Thanks very much. Morton looks very good, right? Ultimately, he's not going to get a game for us. Unfortunately, it's not a reflection on him, not a reflection on his bad performances. It's just where we are. He's not going to get over McAllister, Gravenberch. Stephen says Morton does have a buyback clause. Interesting. How much actually is? Do you know how much that is, Stephen, by any chance? Jacob also echoes Tyler has a buyback clause, and so does Harvey. I saw that. Jake, to be honest, Jake, I mean, you know, if you're going to do one of them jokes, make it a good one. I mean, who's reading that? You've made it a double barrel name. I wonder about your technique there, Jake. I've got to be honest with you, mate. Listen, Thomas, I love Salah, but at the moment I've seen people say use Ekatike on the right instead. Oh, wow. Is that you saying you've seen people say that, or you think that, Thomas? Let me know your thoughts. I'll be honest with you, I'm not taking Salah out of this team. I do not care. Good to Jake. You need to work on your banter, mate. Sean Elliott is only a loan move. No, it's thingy obligation to buy. It's 35 million quid. So basically he's going. The obligation thing is a bit weird. It's like I think with the FFP etc. They do it to obviously buy him later, pretty much. Do you fully trust Leone? What do you mean, like with a tenner or what? He's 18. I've only seen clips of him, highlights. I don't know. Probably not right now because I've never seen him. Right. How do you see Slot playing Ekatike now that Isak has joined? Back up or off the left? I really hope he's not pushed out wide. I really hope he's playing central. I mean, again, I don't know how that would work. The obvious one is a 4-2-2-2, essentially, with Salah off the right, Wirtz in that left half space, and then Ekatike and Isak as a two up front. I mean, that is arguably about as good as strike forces get right now. Ekatike and Isak up front, what the hell? Albies also asked the same thing. What do you guys think regarding Ekatike and Isak? What formation would you use? I mean, there's options, right? Which is great. Like, we're not talking about the end of the world here. We're talking about which of the amazing forwards do we start. Like, it could be way worse. I'm not a massive fan of moving Ekatike wide. I think, actually, I'm a big fan on, like... To be fair, I'm going to say this, and I've immediately contradicted myself the other day. I was going to say I'm a real big fan of, like, merit. You play players who are playing well because they've earned their place. They deserve to play well. And the other day I said Gakpo should be dropped for a game. Ignore that, right? I just believe Ekatike has been arguably our best player so far with Szoboszlai. Certainly is a new signing, right? He's really hit the ground running. Why move him out of the team? Because Isak's not on him. Like, he's done everything right there, Ekatike, yet he's being dropped for another player, which he had nothing to do with. I don't believe in moving players out of their primary position. And Ekatike is not a left winger for me. So I hear the argument for like a left on the left half space, like a left. Like I'd play Wirtz not as a left winger, but as a left attacking player. I think they're different things. And also at Liverpool, and to be fair, most, if not all, Premier League sides or top sides in the world, you don't have like right wingers anymore or CDMs, or you have like a defensive midfield player. You have a player off the right in the attack or a player off the left. Teams are so like fluid now, and players are so multi-functional, whatever you want to call it. It's hard to even say who's who. Like Inter Milan play with centre halves who play up front. So what are they? What are we doing here? But yes, Ekatike towards the left for me. Stephen, from what I know, the buyback clause is not a set figure, but first rights. Okay, like first refusal kind of thing. Jacob Fox, guys, if you're in TikTok stream, I really appreciate you all. Come and get into the YouTube stream. We're live. It's George Scaife LFC. The camera quality is way better on there than there. That's crap. This is way better. But yeah, also, if you've not liked the video, can I be really cheeky and ask you to leave a like? It really goes far in helping me out. We are nearly at 20k. We're at 19,000 subscribers. It's crazy to say that, mate. It is literally nuts. And by the way, I do music content, little plug there. So there, you see a bit of music and a bit of Oasis. So I've got a stream at 10:30 tonight if you're interested. That's George Scaife Music over on YouTube as well. I am busy, by the way. Like, let me breathe. You know what I mean? But no, seriously, that's it's a really fun channel. So if you're an Oasis fan, get involved with that one. George Radford Evans, one of the members on the channel, by the way, been so impressed with our selling this season. The way we've offloaded and added clauses to the sales has been brilliant. I mean, I've not known so many clauses. I was going to make a joke about Christmas. Can anyone word me a joke there? Something about clause, Christmas. Anyway, you get the idea. Yeah, we've been really smart, to be honest with you. Mainly just like the sheer volume of players we've sold. I've never seen that. Obviously, yeah, we've spent £400 million, but we've brought in about 200, whatever it was, 220, 30, was it? Something like that. Yeah, Thomas, mate, thank you very much. Gutted that England took your idea, mate. Well, I know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's lonely up here at the top, mate. Joaquin Gafford, one of the best names I've ever heard. Do you see maybe Hugo playing almost a false nine, or maybe Wirtz in that left pocket? Yeah, I see both of them. I think we've got some great flexibility now in the squad. There's no right answer. You know what I mean? People forgetting we're going to play loads of games. Everyone's getting game time. Exactly right. That's so right. Let's go to this one here from Endo the Goat. People keep leaving Gakpo out, and it's unacceptable. I agree based on form. I mean, I left him out against Arsenal, I must say, but yeah, you're right. You're entirely right. This one's from what's going on? Sorry, the thing froze. AJ24. Do you think we'll sign Gehi in January? I mean, he comes in January or the summer, by all accounts. I don't see any other teams in for him. I don't think he stays at Palace. I think he does leave. I think I would be inclined to say January, yes. I think it depends on a lot of factors, if Palace can replace him, etc. Hear me out. Oh, God, here we go. I'm going to get a drink before we start the hear me out here. Get involved. Leave a like on the stream, guys, if you're enjoying. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying these streams recently. They're great. The community we've built here is really cool. I really like it. Okay, hear me out. Chiesa wouldn't do good in the league phase. He needs more time for his fitness to no doubt be fine, because AFCON Salah out. It means if he's injured, there's no depth. I mean, I've got to disagree, to be honest with you, for all the reasons I said before. England took your vid, yeah, I saw that. Albi, I think Ekatike and Isak might become Haaland Alvarez, mate. I hope so. Harry, do you see Ekatike leaving in a few years if he won't start over Isak and is easily good enough to start for a top club? Yeah, Ekatike is a big... I do feel sorry for him, I've got to say. But ultimately, I shouldn't really, because he's playing in the best side in the world on paper. Certainly top 3. I mean, yeah, I'll take that back. Top 3 sides in the world on paper. We'll see if it can deliver, right? So I don't feel sorry for him in that regard. However, yeah, I see what you mean. It's like, well, he's done nothing wrong there, and he's not getting he might not be getting the game. Does that push him out? He's not. He's too good though to play on another side. Maybe yeah, he could play at a side below. From what I've seen right now, he looks amazing. So I'll be surprised if he leaves. I'll be surprised if we let him go. Not throwing out the darts plug. Yeah, I do darts videos as well on a channel called Dart Days, if anyone's asked. Get involved. Stephen, I think Ekatike and Salah would play more central inside. Yes, possibly, but Kirk has been tucking in. Like, I don't think he's going to get forward. Still think we should have signed a DM. I possibly agree with that. How I see it, Ekatike will be used in quick-paced games and Isak in the... Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, again, it depends who's in front of you. It depends what team you're playing against, right? If you're playing against a low block, you play Florian Wirtz because he's so good at them little passes and that great movement. If you're playing a team like Arsenal, you play Isak and Ekatike for me. LFC, Sai. We will rarely see Isak and Ekatike play together, in my opinion, but with the amount of games we have in all comps, they will both get plenty of opportunities. I agree. It's about balance, right? Again, we're not talking about, like, world hunger here. We're talking about 2 of the best forwards in the world. Where are they going to play together? We could have worse conversations. Do you know what I mean? It's a great headache for Arne Slot to have. It really is amazing. James, we got a lot of money for those sales. I mean, how much are it? 200 something million pounds. Guys, we're live on YouTube right now. Get involved. We've got a way better camera angle than that crap there. And also, I can bring your comments up on screen. I've gone through every comment, to be fair. I'm a bit behind. I'm gonna just pick and choose a few now, because I've done every comment for the last, 20 minutes. Right, let's go for this one. George, one of the members. Haven't seen this many clauses since Christmas Day. Yeah, but that's a good one, but there's only one clause. Santa Claus, you know what I mean? Think I finally found the Liverpool goal bridge. I'm not... No, please don't call me that. We took Woodman over Chiesa. Do we need 3 goalkeepers? Yeah. I don't know if it's a requirement. I assume it isn't, but you'd rather be safe than sorry. Jesus Christ. Having Robertson in goal or whatever. Thoughts on Gahey not getting his move? I have no thoughts. I'm entirely over it, genuinely. The thing is, honestly, I wasn't too bought into it, so I've not gone up to here, so I've not been crashed down yet to earth. I was not very invested in it, to be honest. So I think he's done everything right. He's played the right game, unlike Visser and like Isak of the world. It sounds to me like he wasn't particularly... It sounds to me like he wanted the Liverpool move to happen, but he wasn't particularly arsed either way. Yeah, let's just move on, I think, to be honest with you. Sean, can't have Gakpo benched. I agree. Is it just me, or do we need to work on our corners? Look, yes, the corners are an issue. Absolutely. One of the members on the chat, hope Liverpool sign Gahey in January, mate. Me too. Ryan, opinions on maybe a 3-4-3. Interesting. The thing is with 3-4-3, you would have to play it with a fullback in centre-back, like Robertson tucked in, or Kirk has... Yeah, he's doing okay in a back 3 right now, on the ball, like when we took in, but he's not come to Liverpool to play in the back 3. This guy's like a marauding, overlapping, all-action fullback at Bournemouth. He's not come here to tuck in. If you had to bet on it, what was our starting 11? If I had to bet on it, well, I couldn't even tell you what was our starting 11 once Isak's fit. Well, Isak starts, Salah starts, and Wirtz starts. Ekatike has been great and Gakpo have been great. They've been arguably our two best players. It's between one of them. You got to drop one. I think it depends on the game, to be honest with you. Do you believe Liverpool can hit 95 points this season? Yes, I do. Albie, we took Woodman over. I've read that one before. Another go. What is your opinion on the centre half situation with potential January bid for Gahey if Glasner leaves? That new Leone. Listen, Canate, I think will be a like for like swap with with Gahey in terms of 1 year left on contract. They're both in and out. Do you know what I mean? At the same time, I mean, if Gahey comes in before Canate, that's arguably better. If they're both quite in the same window, that's no problem in my opinion. Yeah, you're going to lose on Canate, of course. I think we're all aware of that now. Unless you sell him in January in an ideal world, you buy Gahey for 15, 20 million in January because it won't be 35 million. It just won't for half the season. 20, let's say 20, and then you sell Canate for a bit more to Real Madrid. If Real Madrid, I'm not being funny, if Real Madrid are wanting to pay £10 million extra to get Trent for a month early, right, then they're going to pay a bit more for Canate to get him half a season early. I think that's a fair comment to make. FSG outright, great. That's a really great opinion. TDR, where do you think Szoboszlai will play? I mean, mate, to be honest with you, I agree with your point there. He's one of our most important players in the squad, but where do you put him in? I've never seen that in a team, where one of our most important players isn't like nailed down to a position. Does he play it right back? Well, at the moment, yeah, because Frimpong's out and Bradley's not particularly fully fit, I assume. But when they both are fit, does he play like... You've got two right backs there who over the season are going to rotate and play. You'd like to think share the load in terms of games played. You've got a number 8 of McAllister, who's arguably the best number 8 in the league. One of them certainly in the world. You've got Gravenberch, who we saw against Bournemouth. Like, if you don't play him, everything breaks down. There's no one back there to win the ball back. And Szoboszlai, as good as he is not a number 6. His attributes more so fit the right back position. You've got Szoboszlai who could play in a 10, but obviously we just signed Wirtz. He could play off the right, but Salah's there. It's like, where the hell does he play? Yet when he does play, he's so good. And he's arguably our most influential player when Szoboszlai does play. Nice haircut, thank you. It's actually, genuinely, it's actually really good. My barber's great. He is great. Guys, get into the YouTube stream. We're live and direct over on the YT. Welcome to the channel if you're new around here, by the way. My name's George. George Scaife LFC is the channel, both on here and on YouTube as well. If you're in YouTube chat, I really appreciate you. Should we do a little poll? Let's do a poll. What should we poll? Right, let's do a poll regarding if Salah, Isak, Wirtz all play. You've got a fourth choice there. Do you play Gakpo or Ekatike? You can only do yes or no. Oh, no, here you go. Gakpo. Where that? Oh, it's done Gaspo. No, I didn't do that. Gakpo or Ekatike with Salah, Wirtz and Isak. Guys, if you're in TikTok stream, come and get involved. Come and have your say in this poll right now. Have you seen, by the way, on the YouTube chat, because I do this through StreamYard, so I can't see that. You have so Endo the Goat is the number 3 commenter on this stream. AJ24 is the number 1 commenter on this stream. It's a pretty cool feature, which I never knew you could actually do. It's mega, isn't it? Hold on, sorry, I'm just trying to sort this poll out. What's happening here? All right, we're there. Hello. Oh, wow. 50. I mean, it's literally 50-50. 50-50 exactly. My God, that's not helpful. But that just shows, right, the flexibility and how no one will be happy. I guess Noah's Noah Noah's Noah. This man is always donating to the stream, mate. $2.49. Thank you very much for your donation. That goes, towards the StreamYard and everything going together. So thank you very much. Fresh trim, nice one, mate. Thank you. Get into the YouTube stream. Noah, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I agree with your point. An overreaction to Chiesa not getting in. It absolutely is. Of course it is. What's the point? It's a Wednesday. You know what I mean? Just had an important email. Oh, it doesn't matter. Where do you think Szoboszlai will play? In my opinion, yeah, I've just answered that one, mate. I don't know. I really don't know. Do you play much FM? I do not play much FM, guys. How you doing, Dylan? You okay, mate? Any possible collabs with other creators? I've never, to be honest, mate. I don't think so. I'm the lone wolf. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. Not a fan, but I was not a fan. Oh, not a Liverpool fan, I assume. But I was on last week saying only Isak could be a negative deadline day. Not getting the centre half must be a disaster for you guys. It's not a disaster. Konate's injury is not bad. It absolutely is not a disaster, but puts a bit of a tint on it, I guess, in many ways. How many goals do you realistically see Isak getting this season? I mean, I think 20. Like, let's be real. This guy's one of the best forwards in the world. Liking the Bog, one of the long-term followers on the channel, liking the trim, George, how often do you think we'll see Ngamoa in the UCL? I think we'll see him maybe starting 2 of the games. Maybe, one of the 2 of the games. And I think he'll definitely be utilised off the bench. You don't play him. You don't bring him along to all these games and not play him. You don't waste a position on him, right? Collab with Jonathan Morley, mate. Sean, I've done multiple collabs with Jonathan Morley. He's a great guy. Noah's Noah. Chiesa will get plenty of minutes in the league and FA Cup. I agree. Certainly the FA Cup. Szoboszlai in the 8 over McAllister. I know McAllister. Wow, James, that's a big old bold point. That Szoboszlai in the 8 over McAllister. I know McAllister's great, but do we need Szoboszlai work rate more? I mean, it depends who you're playing. I see McAllister as our best midfield player. Makes him undroppable in my eyes. Are we required to have 3 goalkeepers? I believe so. You don't want to be stung, do you? I mean, imagine, if one goalkeeper's injured, which is common, a lot of goalkeepers get injured all the time, the other goalkeeper, something happens, family emergency, you've then got no one. You're playing like Endo in there. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be safe than sorry, I guess. Teams have been stung before, I assume. An example on how we could use 2 strikers in games where we played against low blocks or really defensive sides with the midfield 4, like... What's the diamond mean there? Oh, the diamond. Oh, I'm with you, right? I like the use of emoji there. The fullback can be wide, and I think low blocks were our biggest issue. Yeah, low blocks are most teams' biggest issues. Look at Man City. Anyone at the back of the shirt? There's no one on the back of the shirt, unfortunately. Listen, that's why you brought Wirtz in. Wirtz is so good at unlocking defences that sit back. So creative. That got a really nice touch, right? Same with McAllister. That's why you play him in them games. You don't so much need Szoboszlai in those games, for me. You don't need them the running power, etc. Isak, LFC top scorer. I would say, I mean, Ekatike, the way he's playing right now, but I'd still go Mo Salah, I've got to say. I know he started slow, but that guy's inevitable, mate. It's hardly an unpopular opinion, that is it, to say Salah's going to be our top scorer, do you know what I mean? Even after a poor few games. Guys, if you're on the TikTok stream, get into the YouTube stream. We're going to be live for about 5 more minutes. Come and show your face, come and say hello, come and join the community. And if you're in YouTube stream, I really appreciate you all, as always. And leave a like if you enjoy. I really appreciate that. George, one of the members on the stream, what happened to you, Tobes and Fowler doing weekly predictions? Really enjoyed that. Just everyone's busy. I mean, me and Callum certainly are on here. I know Toby is on TikTok as well. It's just the way it is, mate. But look out for something soon, maybe. I'll say that. Carl Price, McAllister's our most composed player. He makes us tick along with Szoboszlai. Yeah, they are a perfect match, McAllister and Szoboszlai, in terms of being compatible with each other. The only problem is you need Gravenberch to make the trio, right? In my opinion. Nice haircut. I feel like my haircut's getting more love than anything else. All right, mate, love the content. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Get into the YouTube stream, guys. We're live over here. Come and join the party. Levi, when Salah's contract runs out, who would be your dream realistic like-for-like replacement? Elise. I think that's a pretty simple answer. What games do you think we'll lose this season? Oh, I don't think... I've been realistic. I don't know. Arsenal away. Depends how they're playing. City away. City Arsenal's an obvious answer, isn't it? Chelsea. Chelsea annoy me. Hot take. Another hot take from this guy. I believe with Isak in the team, Salah gets more assists than goals. Yeah, that's I agree with that entirely. I backed Salah to get our most... Is there a trophy most assists? Like Golden Boot? Golden... I don't know. Golden Bow? I was thinking like target. Ignore that. That's never going to be put into circulation. But yeah, I agree. Salah, he's playing a different role this year. We saw it in pre-season. A bit more of a playmaker, like them little balls over the top. Playmaker award. Oh, that does make sense. That makes a lot of sense. How many games do you see Ekatike playing this season with Isak coming in? I don't know. I couldn't put a number on it. I would say probably 30% less than he thought he was gonna. To be honest with you, This one's from Mo, not Mo Salah, Mo Suleiman. I can't wait for this international break, man. I'm trying to see that Isak Selly. Well, to be honest with you, I can wait for the international break because I think it's a load of nonsense. Absolute nonsense. International break just started. Oh my god. Just redoing my Sky stream, my Now TV here. I just got comfy. Harry, I reckon we should try a Katika on the left. Listen, there's no harm in trying it, I guess, but I don't think we should get tied down to doing that. Hades, God of the Underworld. Hades, I believe that's God of the Underworld. Like and subscribe. Who would you play on the right when Salah goes AFCON? Probably Frimpong. It depends how we're getting on. Soboslai can play there. A few players can play there. Playmaker or what? Yeah, people are right. Sorry, I was really behind on the comments there, guys. Sorry. I think Leone makes his debut against Burnley. It depends if Konate's fit. LFC 100 points. Why not, mate? If anyone can, I think we can now. If anyone can again, I should say. I think we can. Seeing a Swede play for Liverpool as a Swede man. So proud of Isak, mate. Absolutely. This one's from Will. I'm not sure if I'm just seeing things, but it feels as though this season, so far, our attack has so much less space. I think that's a fair point. I do think it'll come in time. We've been pretty disjointed, I'd say, in the attack at times. Listen, these players will get used to playing with each other. Some of these players have never played in the league before, so I've no doubt it'll come, mate. Listen, if in a few months we're still having the same problems, then maybe put the comment back in the chat, but for me, it's not immediately a problem. Alistair, could not getting Gay this summer mean RM could get on him? Real Madrid, I like the abbreviation there. You could have just written Real Madrid, though. That's my criticism there of Alistair. Does that mean RM could get on him on free the next summer? Or do you think we'll let him... Do you think we'll pay for him in Jan? I think we'll pay for him. Love the content. Thank you very much, Alistair. I think we'll get him in January, I've got to say. Because I think Konate will go in Jan as well, in my opinion. But what do I know? Guys, I've really enjoyed the stream. Lewis Fowler, one of the long-term supporters on the channel. The GOAT is back. How are you? I'm very well. I am going to head off now. I won't lie. Where are we now? What's the hardest football record to beat? Six-tuple. I mean, I know it's not a record, but Leicester winning the league. Like, was that 500 to 1 or something? That will never happen again. That actually will never happen again. I don't know. Record? What do you reckon in comments there? I think it's got to be something like trophies in a season or like going unbeaten. I just think teams could do that again. Like 5,000 to 1, that's it. 5,000 to 1. 91 goals in a year by Messi, that's not a bad shout. Yeah, someone said that as well in there, 91 goals. When's your music stream? There's one tonight in 23 minutes. That's why I need to get off. Invincible is stupidly hard, yeah, but they play for draws, mate. They beat twice to Borough in that season, don't count. Sadio Mane's hat-trick. I mean, hat-trick in what, 7 minutes? I made that up, to be honest. 15 goals conceded in its season. Love that days, nice one. Yeah, that's a good shout. They're all good. I mean, they're all tough, aren't they, really? I just think a team 5,000 to 1 to win the league. Never done again, mate. Guys, if you're on TikTok, I really appreciate you all. Make sure you click and follow so you don't miss a video. Next time, get involved on YouTube stream. We're live pretty much most nights. There's certainly a video out every day. And guys, I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later on. Modus Champion, mate. Cal, you know it. Guys, thank you very much, as always, for being a part of this community. Oh, I've said this a few times, right? You understand how it is, right? You've got to go live on multiple things to try and obviously get people across, but hopefully in a couple months it is just this. It is just solely the YouTube. Things like the names popping up. I'm seeing all these names come in every single stream. You are the guys who kind of started this off, so I really appreciate you all. And yeah, you'll always be one of the first people who I remember as being in here when it was both going on, but hopefully we'll just have YouTube soon. I really appreciate you all. Hope you have a good stream. A good night, sorry. Good stream. I've got a stream in 20 minutes on my music channel, George Scaife Music. If you're bothered about Oasis, that band right there, come and show your face and come and say hello. George Scaife Music. I'll see you in there. Guys, thank you very much. I'll see you later. On the YouTube videos or the Tactics Sport website, line up. I honestly don't know. Line up something. Just type in lineup builder, you'll find it like eventually, I'm sure. Guys, Lozano, mate, hope you're well. Guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you later on. Ta-ra.